that bend, this is where the bend is. You want to get it close to that point, but you don't want it covering the bend. You don't want it covering the bend, you don't want it too close, you don't want it all the way out here so that it's not covering the visible straw board. Alright, so the next step is to place it in the center. Just like with the fabric, basically we're doing the same thing that was done with the fabric, whereas you need to have a good amount of space on both ends. Try to make it as equal as possible. We're then gonna take the end here. All this, they would have made a mark here and glued this to the cartridge paper. That would have been done already, but because I'm not doing any of that now, I'm just going. So this is glued. Let's pretend that this is glued. We're gonna then take the end here, pulling it in, and remember, we don't want it up against the cardboard. We need to have a little bit of space in between. So this is the same miter, 45 and 90. This would be glued, and we do the same thing to the other side. 45, 90. So here will be glued, these two ends will be glued. After you've glued that, we then make the fold. So you're gonna apply your glue across here, and we want to fold that in. So after that's folded in, we can then do the sides. And just like with the fabric, we want to get here these two ends meeting as close as possible. Mine is not doing that right now, but that's the goal. Folding in, and that would have given us this. So at each point here, these two ends folded, this folded, here not folded, glued, 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 glued. After your child has done that, we then need to cover up this visible space here, and this is how that should look. You want to cover this area here. Again, this cannot come over the bend. As you can see, this child didn't glue down his fabric well. This was glued down well enough. Something like this is not glued down well enough. This should have been hidden or glued under here. When gluing or when measuring for here, you want to ensure that these ends line up with the corners here. So here, the child almost got this one perfect, but ended up not happening. Again, see, this child, I'm seeing visible straw board. So this is how you want the book This is how you want the book to look. Dun, dun, dun. So this is how the book should look. Two covers, everything that will be doing, they have to be doing twice. So we're gluing on the fabric twice. The fabric, the cartridge paper on the front, they have to do that twice. Now, this is where the eyelets would need to go. 1, 2, 3. I'm still trying to source some eyelets that are, I have a tool that makes the job a lot easier. I'm trying to find some that work best with those, but we'll soon be at that point where they will be. We have about 2 more weeks to work on this book. Then we can start putting works inside of it. And the first topic we're going to be working on is printmaking, and there are samples that the boys will be working on in class will be going on the inside of their book. That's the reason for the book. They have a place to store all the works that they will be working on for both this term